Hey guys, for today's video, I wanted to show you how you can stop worrying about things that you can't control. Now, the Greek philosopher Seneca said that we often suffer more in imagination than we do in reality. And this is true. This is incredibly true. A lot of us will spend a ton of time, too much time, worrying about things that we can't control. And that's a complete waste of time. If you can't control something, then there's absolutely no point in dwelling on it any more than an initial thought that you wish things would have worked out differently. So how can you stop worrying about these things? Obviously, it's a lot easier said than done, just like most things. But here are some tips that will help you not worry about things that you can't control. So the first thing is start thinking more positively. Now, you literally have to put out the intention that you want to become more positive and make it a habit. You can get like a habit tracking app and put in there a habit that you want to train your mind to be more positive and mark it off every day. And then other than that, you just will notice your thoughts throughout the day and try to become aware of them. And if they're negative and if they have you worrying about stuff you can't control, notice it and then reframe. Say, I don't want to spend any more time worrying about this. I can't change it, so there's no point. So instead I'm going to focus on the present moment. And then in order to focus truly on the present moment, you can spend some time literally just becoming aware of your surroundings. So you can just say, I'm sitting in a chair, and then say whether or not you feel comfortable in it, or look up around you and see what your immediate environment has, like this painting over here, stuff like that. Just become aware of what's in your immediate environment, and that will immediately bring you to the present moment. And in the present moment, you're not going to be worrying about anything. You're just going to be completely present. And then another thing is meditating. Meditating will help. I know a lot of people view meditation as kind of a weird thing, or they think that it requires a bunch of time. So I'm going to give you a little tip here on how you can do it at any moment, so you don't need to worry about it being a time dump or anything like that. Just become aware of your breathing and control it manually for as often as possible as you can throughout the day. So what I like to do is throughout the day, as much as you can, I'll just remember, hey, like, I'm not focusing on my breathing, so let's do that. And what I'll do is I'll breathe in through my diaphragm, so through my stomach, my belly area. I'll breathe in, expanding my stomach out, and I'll do that for about 4 seconds, and then hold it at the top for 2 seconds. And holding your breath at the top will actually allow your body to get that oxygen that's needed. It can even help if you're yawning all the time. Just hold your breath at the top, allow your body to get that oxygen, and then breathe out for another 4 seconds, and then hold it at the bottom for 2 seconds. And just repeat that. And when you do it, you'll become centered in the present moment. You're not going to be worrying about anything. It will help big time. And those are the 2 main tips that will help you with not worrying about things. But a third bonus one is basically just become aware of your emotions surrounding the worrying. Become aware of what emotion you feel when you're worrying. Usually it'll be some low-level anxiety, and figure out where you feel that emotion. Where in your body do you feel it? For me, it's usually in my stomach area. So I'll become aware of that emotion in my stomach, and I'll just allow myself to feel it. Like, I won't try to ignore it. I won't try to judge it as being bad. I'll just feel it. Let it run its course. And in doing that, usually it'll just go away on its own, because emotions need to be felt. They need to be expressed in order to go away. You can't just ignore them and expect them to disappear on their own. So become aware of that anxiety and feel it. Fully feel it. Allow yourself to feel anxious. Don't judge it. Don't think like, oh, I need to immediately feel positive. No, just allow yourself to feel it, and it'll move through you, and then it'll get released and be gone. So I hope all these tips help, and they've certainly helped me not worry about things I can't control. It does take effort, I can't lie, it's not an easy fix, but it's worth it. It's worth putting in the time and effort to not worry about things you can't control, because that's literally a waste of time. It doesn't solve anything except make you slightly less healthy by bringing in unnecessary stress and tension into your body. So releasing it is important, and I hope with this video you now know ways that you can release it, and I hope that you'll put it into action. I mean, do it for you. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Arrivederci.